Hello and welcome to this video presentation of the Commissions app for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. The commission system is fully integrated with the general ledger, accounts payable and accounts receivable. We feature unlimited splits with defaults when creating documents. We have a commission ledger as the backbone of the commission system with one-click access to all pertinent documents and related information like accounts payable and accounts receivable. Commissions are expensed at the time of sales, and commissions can be paid out also at the time of sales or at the time of payment. Exceptions can be granted. The commission journal will handle special calculations, exceptions and adjustments and will post to the commission ledger just like any other sale, except that those are adjustments. The commission scale is based on items, customers and discounts and will be the base of the calculation of any commission. Here we're looking at the commission scale, and we can see here to the left that we have the customer commission group, we have the item commission group, and we have the discount. And each combination results in a commission percentage. There's an unlimited number of commission splits that you can have on any given document. We have a commission ledger, and this is where all the transactions are being posted for each individual commission split. As you can see here, we have the commission type, the split, we have the dates and the documents, we have who is receiving this particular commission and the commission amount and some other information. If you click on an entry here, we will see the details of the entry. So the show sales document will show the original document where this commission was originating. The show accounts receivable ledger will show if the document has been paid. And finally, we can also show the accounts payable ledger where we have information here if it's on hold and also if the sales payment was received. Here we have the commission journal. The commission journal allows you to post adjustments, add and subtract commissions, do corrections, etc. And it's possible to apply, as you can see here, we actually did apply one of these entries here to an existing entry. And this existing entry, once that has been paid, it will also release this adjusting entry because they are connected now because we apply one entry to an existing entry. Finally, it's possible to do reporting. But let's take a look at how it all looks inside Business Central. So here we are in Business Central, and let's take a look at one of the customers' commission splits. Here I have set up commission splits. For this particular customer, this is the default commissions, and we have engineering, external sales, some percentages here. So this is what's going to be suggested for every time we are creating a new sales document for this particular customer. If we didn't have anything here, we would have to type it in every time we created a sales document. I'm going to go to sales and create a new sales order. There, a datum. I'm going to use one of the items that I've already set up in the commission scale. I'm going to take a quantity of 5 here. You'll notice here that the commission percentage is set to 15, and that's because the commission scale says so. So let's take a look at the commission scale. This was a large customer group. The item commission group was for chairs. The discount was 0. Which resulted in a commission percent of 15%. So let's post this particular order. Let's go to the commission ledger and take a look at how it looks. And we look at the last couple of entries made here, 13, 14 and 15. Those are the entries that were just created by this sales order. And from any of these entries here, I can actually go and take a look at the posted sales document. So I'll click on that and I'll see the posted sales document. Actually from here I can see the commissions. If I wanted to, I would actually be brought back to the commission ledger. I can see the commission splits that were used. We can also take a look at the AR ledger. So this is the customer ledger entry for this invoice. And finally we can take a look at the AP ledger. And here we actually see something quite interesting. we will see that it is on hold. And that's because I have selected that commissions are only paid upon payment. And so it's automatically put on hold so that we don't accidentally pay out this vendor ledger entry. And we will wait for the sales payment date to show up here. And then the system will automatically take the entry off hold. Here I'm back in the commission ledger. And let's say I want to make an adjustment to one of these entries down here. This one, $72, I want to make an adjustment of minus $10 to it. And the way I would go about that is I would go into the commission journal. I would make an adjustment. This was the vendor. And here I would then pick my sales order. This was the one, 15. And I would say it's an adjustment. And I could put a reason there if I wanted to. Minus 10. Let's make another adjustment now that we added for the same date. Going to give it a document number here. I'm going to put this is the vendor. And maybe I want to do external. And it's another adjustment. Actually just hit F8 to copy it. And I put $10. Once I'm done with that, I'll just post the journal. And let's go back to the ledger. And you'll notice two entries. The first one is an adjustment of the $10. And the other one is another adjustment for $10 plus. And I can see here that this first adjustment I made is applied to the entry 15. So it's applied to this sale up here. So this particular invoice that we are dealing with here, that are 13, 14, and 15, the sales order we posted originally, once that has been paid, it will also release this one for payment because this is associated with this sales order. The last one I did, if we look at it, is actually closed, and that's because it wasn't applied to anything. And if it's not applied to anything, it's considered a payout straight away, and it will be marked for payment immediately. Let's go ahead and pay this sales order we posted. And so I'll go and do a cash receipt. It's a customer. It's 8 item. I'm going to apply this to the invoice there, and then we post it. Once the cash receipt has been posted, you'll notice here that the entries here 13, 14, and 15, they are all originating from the invoice, the sales order that we posted over here. And then we'll also notice that this entry here that we posted in the journal, the adjusting journal, was related to 15 here, and since this one closed, number 16 here also closed, so our adjustment is now released for payment also. We can take a look at the AP ledger just to see how that looks now. And if we scroll to the right here, we will see that the entry has been taken off hold. There's no longer an on hold code. And the reason why is that we have a sales payment date here now. And so the system automatically took it off hold. And now it's eligible to be paid out through the AP. So what can we do if we posted a sales order and we forgot to put commissions on it? Well, let's take a look. So we go to a posted sales invoice, and let's say that this particular invoice here was posted without commissions. We can actually verify that it doesn't have commissions on it by clicking here, show commissions. And we would like to have that. All right, well, first we need to add the commission splits. So I'll go here. I'm going to add a new commission. It's a sales. I'm just going to make a simple one where we add 100% commission to this particular salesperson. And then I would like to add a commission percentage, And this is possible because I have special rights here in the system. Not everyone will be able to do this. So I'll put 15% on this one, put 10% on this one, and last but not least, put 5% on the last one. And once I'm done with that, I can actually go and create the commissions. And it's going to give me a warning. I say OK, and I can actually now go and take a look at the commissions. And this is the commission ledger. It's only showing the commission for this particular invoice. And you'll notice that it's closed. And the reason why it's closed is because this invoice did not have a remaining amount. It's already paid out by the customer. So we will automatically also release the commission for payment. Last thing we want to show here is how to run a report on commissions. We have a detailed commission report. We can specify a posting date range. I'm just going to do all of them and send to a PDF document. And let's take a look at them. So this is the detailed commission report for all sales reps. And we have the sales reps out here and the customers down here. We also see the journal entries, and we have the document dates, document totals, total costs, net, and the commission amount. This concludes this video presentation of the Commissions app for Business Central. If you like, you can download it and try it for 30 days for free. Let's stay connected. We're available on the web, via phone, email, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thank you for listening and watching this video.